Hello, I'm Shirley, the herb lady. Today we're going to do, one of the herbs is going to be cramp bark. I had never really used it before till I had got a big cramp. We was up in the recreation room and I stood up and I had a cramp in my thigh. It doubled me over. And I told my husband, I said, go get cramp bark out of the herb shop. And he did, and I took 3 capsules and I could count to 3 and the cramp was gone. I went, oh, that was, and see, a lot of times you get cramps when you don't have enough minerals in your body. So when I started adding minerals in the last 20 years since I've used it, once in a while I have a cramp and I have to use it, but most of the time all I got to do is add more minerals. The minerals, there's like 52 different kinds of minerals, and it's a liquid mineral, and there's no cramps. There's no cramps. But cramp bark is very, very good for, I have quite a few people that uses it, especially if they work outside a lot and they have cramps. I'd first tell them to take more minerals. And then second thing I said, till you get enough minerals in your body, take cramp bark. Now cramp bark, it says that it belongs to the elderberry and the honeysuckle family. And cramp bark is powerful for relaxing the muscle spasms. It is effective in helping anything with the muscles to relax. And I mean, when I counted 1, 2, 3, if you knew how that muscle was tightening up just like this, and it just relaxed. Thank God he made muscle cramp bark. Cramp bark has been in the history used for intestinal cramps, IBS, respiratory. It has, a lot of people have spasms with coughing, and they have charley horses, and it stops it. Most of the time, 1, 2, 3, and it stops it. And if you keep having it, then you take it before you have it, and then take some in the morning and take some in the evening, and you don't even get, I don't want you to rely on it. I want you to get minerals where you don't have to have it, but I think everybody should have it in their herb cabinet, just in case somebody has a muscle. And when it says that it only lasts 3 or 4 years, I have herbs that I'm using that's 20 years old and they still work, because as long as you keep them out of the sun and in a capsule, they're strong. It's the air that makes them weaker. Cramp bark has been used to lower high blood pressure because it dilates the blood vessels. It helps to balance the nervous system too. The most common use for cramp bark has been associated with menstruation, and it helps with spasms in the uterus, and it helps with the back and the thighs. It also corrects irregular menstruation flow associated with a fever. Cramp bark has been used to relieve cramps during pregnancy. It stops miscarriages. It has been used to relieve cramping after childbirth. Cramp bark is useful for any kind of muscle tension or cramping. It has been used for spasmodic constipation, IBS, asthma, arthritis, restless leg syndrome, back pain, and bladder spasms. One of the first keys to relaxing muscles is the increase of magnesium. Calcium tightens up, magnesium relaxes. When the muscles contract, calcium ions flow into the muscle tissue, and as the muscle relaxes, calcium is displaced by magnesium. So a lot of times you need that magnesium, and you might be taking too much calcium, but calcium doesn't work without the relaxation of the magnesium. And it says between calcium and magnesium helps the muscle to relax and expand and contract. It helps with muscle cramps. Fewer people don't know, they think they not got enough calcium when they have cramps. Most time, 80 to 90% of the population is deficient in magnesium. No wonder most of the people feel so uptight all the time. Cramp bark action helps control excess bleeding during menstruation. But remember, with cramp bark, just remember, It has been used for blood pressure because it dilates the blood vessels and it helps to balance the nervous system. So if you have cramps, use cramp bark.